Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to do the rest of the ionic compounds from class. So the rest of slide 7 and slide 8, I'll go over that right now. So first thing you need to do is get this assignment open, which you will find in this folder in Schoology. If you go to materials, you go to chemical bonds, and you go to week 17. If you click this little arrow here, shows up right there. Ionic bonds, notes, finish. And just a reminder, all these assignments in all of these unit folders are available for you to work on, and the deadline for that is December 18th, which is next Friday at 11:59 p.m. We'll no longer be accepting late work because the semester will be over. Okay, so let's go to our notes. So first thing you need to do after you get this open is launch Gizmos. Okay, click on Clever. That gives you a new tab. Log in with Google and select your AUHSD account. Oh, see, I didn't even select the right one. I'm not even paying attention. Go to your AUHSD account. It should log you in. Click on Gizmos rostering. You won't see it here if you didn't favorite it, so scroll down to here. Again, if I'm going too fast for you, you could always replay it or play me at half speed. And click on your period. Okay, you should see ionic bonds. People on period 1, you might see it twice. That's okay. Just same thing. I just clicked it twice. Okay. So click on ionic bonds. Launch Gizmo. Make sure you're in the right Gizmo too. Okay. Ionic bonds. That's the one we're going over. Let me put this next to my notes. We went over lithium oxide, and we went over beryllium oxide, lithium fluoride and beryllium oxide. Now let's do magnesium and fluorine. So magnesium is my metal, fluorine is my nonmetal. So I need to go to my drop-down menu, make this magnesium, and make this fluoride, right? Is that one? Yeah. Okay. Now click these boxes: show formula, show completed compounds, show charge. And what do we do? So ionic bonds is all about transferring electrons. From where to where? From a metal to a non-metal. So magnesium is our metal. You can take these electrons and just move them over. One. All right. So how many does fluorine have now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, let's count. So there's one. I'm using my trackpad, so it's going to be kind of wonky. So I'm asking you right now to count the electrons. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so magnesium or fluorine is happy. It has 8. Magnesium, on the other hand, has one more to give away. It's not happy. So we need to click down here where it says add nonmetal. Okay, and then you can take that electron and give it to fluorine. Now we can click check. Yay, it's blue. Good job. All atoms are stable. You created magnesium fluoride. Now you're done. Okay, now you need just to get this information into the notes. But before we do that, let's look at a few things. You can see we have 2 blue atoms. Okay, that's the nonmetal. So we have 2 fluorines and we have 1 magnesium. And notice the charge. This thing in the middle here, this thing in the middle, that's the nucleus, but it's also showing us the charge for each atom. Okay, so the charge for each atom, for magnesium it's +2 or 2 plus. For fluorine it's 1 minus. So let's go to our notes. Remember to put the charge, go to Format, Text, and Superscript. Superscript, it's above. Superman flies. Superscript, it's above. Magnesium, 2 plus. Okay, and then just to get out of it, actually, you can just tab over. Just move your arrows over to fluorine and do it again. Format, text, superscript, and you'll see it. The cursor go up, and fluorine is. You can just put minus. You don't have to put 1 minus, but you can just put minus. And let me make it red so you can see. And to go back down, because we're going to go over to the next. Actually, you don't have to go back down. You just go to the next tab, or next cell. All right. So chemical formula and name. Well, the chemical formula is right there. MgF2. Capital M, lowercase g, F2. Okay, so M, and oh, shift. Oh, I have caps lock on. Mg, and then F, and then to do the little 2, you go format, text, and subscript. Click subscript. Put a 2 there, and then make sure you go back. Format text subscript again, and you click it one more time so it can go back to its normal size. Okay, so now you type out the name, magnesium, the metal doesn't change, and then the INE in fluorine becomes IDE. So it goes from fluorine to fluoride. I'm just going to make this a little smaller. Okay, so I'll do that here. INE becomes IDE. Okay. All right, now you gotta put your screenshot in for Gizmo. So you just click this camera. It's gonna have those weird circles, but that's okay. Copy image, and then click in the box. Control V, make it super small. Oh, it didn't have the circles. Good. Make it super small so it fits. There you go. That's fine. All right, that's how you're gonna do the rest. Now, I'll do a few more for you. How about I do 2 more? Okay, I'll do some of the more difficult ones. So let's do aluminum and chlorine. All right, let me reset this. Change these. Let me get rid of these annotations here, because that's going to change based on each element. I'm going to do this one a little quicker. If you need to watch me, if you need to slow it down or rewind it, that's why I'm making a video, okay? So we have magnesium and fluorine. No, we need aluminum and chlorine. There we go. Okay, so you can see chlorine has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 valence electrons. So it can take 1, and then it's happy. So are we done? If you hit check, it'll tell you we're not done, because we're not done. So add another non-metal. Chlorine can take another electron. You can hit check to see if we're done. Nope, we're not done, because aluminum wants to get rid of this last electron, this last valence electron. Hit non-metal, add another one. Now hit check to see if we're done. Boom, we're done. So we made AlCl3. Okay? AlCl3 is the compound we made. So what's the charge on aluminum? It's right here, 3 plus. What's the charge on chlorine? 1 minus. Okay? So aluminum, again, to do the superscript text, superscript, and then 3 plus. Okay. For chlorine, it's 1 minus. Why is it 1 minus? Well, it gained 1 electron. This one aluminum gave up 3 electrons, so it's a 3 plus. It's losing negatives. This chlorine, these 3 chlorines all gained that 1 electron. So if they gain 1 electron, you are negative. Negative what? Negative 1. Since it's a 1, we don't have to write a 1. We can just put a negative sign and we're good to go. Okay, let me go. Actually, just tab over. No, that didn't work. Chemical formula and name. So chemical formula is given to you right here on the gizmo. Okay, AlCl3. So you're going to copy it in just like that. Capital A, lowercase l, capital C, lowercase l. And then for the little 3 that goes there, format, text, subscript, because it's below, and then a 3. All right, let me make this a little bigger. That's nice. All right, and then format, text, subscript again to get the cursor back to the normal size. And then aluminum, again, we don't change when we name it. We don't change the first, we don't change the metal. Okay, metal always goes first. Aluminum, and then the chlorine becomes ide. Okay, the INE becomes IDE. So first we have the metal, and then we have the non-metal. That's the naming convention, the naming strategy. And I'll write this right here. Let me get that cursor from the top. Where am I? Nope. INE becomes IDE. And it's a little big, it's a little smaller. Okay, and then just insert your screenshot there. And I'll do that for you. Click this little camera right there. Right click. If you have trouble with this part, just use whatever screenshot method works best for you. If you can't find one, Google is your friend. Oops. There we go. Okay. And a little teeny tiny screenshot. That's okay. All right. That's another good one. Okay, let's skip to magnesium and phosphorus. And this will be the last one we'll be doing. Okay, so magnesium and phosphorus. Okay, so make sure you have these boxes checked. Show formula, show completed compound, show charge. Phosphorus has 5 valence electrons, so it can take 3 more. But magnesium only has 2 to give. So you need to click add metal so we have more electrons to donate, because metals donate electrons. All right, this magnesium is now happy, or this phosphorus is now happy because it has 8 valence electrons, 5 blue, 3 red. But this magnesium is unhappy because it has 1 to give away and nobody to give it to. So we need another phosphorus, which is a nonmetal. Okay, so this magnesium gives it away. Now that magnesium is happy, but this phosphorus is unhappy. So we need another magnesium to give away electrons. Click add metal down here. Down here. Click add metal and it adds this. And this magnesium can give 2 away to this phosphorus. This phosphorus can take 3 electrons because it starts with 5. It gained 3 from the magnesium. Hit check, and we're happy. Okay. Now what's our charge? The magnesium is a +2. The phosphorus, 2 plus, and the phosphorus is a 3 minus. It just says right there in the nucleus. Okay. So magnesium. I'm just gonna go quick here. Format text superscript red 2 plus phosphorus phosphorus, where am I going? Format, text, superscript, 3 minus. Red. Okay. All right. Now the formula, well, it gives you the formula. Mg3P2. So just like this, capital M, lowercase g, and we need a 3. So to put that little tiny 3 there, you need to click Format, Text, Subscript, because it's below, 3, and then Format, Text, Subscript, and then P. Then we need a 2 there, because there's 2 phosphoruses. Format, Text, Subscript, and 2. And then go to Format, Text, click Subscript again to get rid of that. And then the name. So the name is magnesium. Remember, for ionic compounds, the first word is always the metal. The metal doesn't change, but the phosphorus changes. So now we have a, what is it? It's phosphide. Phosphide, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. Okay, so the ORUS becomes ide. So they all become ide. So magnesium phosphide. Okay, magnesium phosphide. So it's always the metal and non-metal. Right? And then to get your, let me make this a little bigger. And this a little bigger. Oh, I don't have to go that big. Okay. And let's get our screenshot in here. Click the button. Camera sound. Right click. Copy image. And then paste it in there. Make it small. Put it right there. Okay. All right, good to go. All right, so if you still need help with any of this stuff, you need to come to my office hours or just replay this video. I know this video might end up being kind of long, but that's because of all the little things I had to show you with the superscripts and the subscripts. But that's super important with chemistry, so you keep everything organized and in its place. All right, so thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one.